Hello. My story today is about slime in the house. Slime in the house. Normally, garden slugs like to be in moist, dark places. They hide out under stones where they can stay cool and hydrated. You don't see slugs going out in the sun and wind. They slide along in the dewy grass on a trail of slime under cover of darkness, and chew up the tender leaves of young plants when nobody is looking. Not many people know that there is a kind of slug called a carpet slug. This slug is bolder than the usual kind. It creeps through the cracks into people's houses and wanders around the floor in the middle of the night, munching on stray crumbs that the humans leave behind. It doesn't seem to mind how dry the house is. Normally, you wouldn't see a carpet slug, but you would know where it had been when you got up the next morning. You would see the delicate, glistening trail of slime on your carpet, wandering round and about wherever the slug had travelled. The only thing that you wouldn't see is where the slug came into the house and where it left. For some reason, the slime trail starts and ends in the middle of the carpet. It is most mysterious. One day, Julia found the trail of a carpet slug in her lounge. It was very shiny and disturbing. She got out the vacuum cleaner and brushed it all away, so the carpet was all clean and nice looking again. But the next morning, the slime trail was back. So Julia got out the vacuum cleaner and cleaned it up again. And the next morning, the same thing happened. Julia was very careful not to drop crumbs on the carpet, but still the slug kept on coming back during the night and disappearing in the morning, leaving a fresh trail behind it. Then, one night, lying in her bed, Julia was finding it difficult to go to sleep. So she got up and went into the lounge to watch television for a while. She didn't turn the light on because Patter the dog was sleeping on the sofa. She patted around on the carpet with her hand to check whether the carpet slug was there. One time she had stepped on a carpet slug in the dark with her bare feet, and she didn't want that to happen again. But the slug was not there. So she took off her slippers and curled up on the floor in a blanket in front of the television. Julia watched a very interesting documentary on BBC4 about the life of George Bernard Shaw, the Irish playwright. She learned many useful facts. After about half an hour, she thought she might go into the kitchen and make herself a cup of cocoa. So she got up, put the blanket away, and slipped her feet back into her slippers, because the kitchen floor had no carpet and was rather cold for bare feet in the middle of the night. The first slipper was fine. The second slipper seemed to have something cold and wet in it. Julia took the slippers into the kitchen, switched the light on, and checked. Yes, you've guessed it. The carpet slug was right inside the slipper, munching away happily on dead skin from Julia's feet.